Hey YouTube, Lumi here, and today I finally got a call back from one of the potential employers that I've been in constant interviews with. Finally got a call back. This would be technically the fifth interaction I've had with them. I wouldn't really call this an interview per se because it was a very quick call, but they wasn't a job offer. It was a how can we initiate the old bait and switch on this guy. Yeah, unfortunately they the job posting was for a remote position, and unfortunately they were like, well, we want you coming in every now and then, can you move here? And I just immediately hit him back with, well, I was under the impression that this would be a fully remote opportunity. And even she was like, yeah, that's what I thought too. You really can't make this stuff up. So yeah, I don't know. I told them, like, look, I was under the impression that this would be a fully remote thing. I'm looking to move, not there, but like to another state. And I was honest, you know. I think they appreciate the honesty, right? I mean, I gotta hand it to her. She's been nothing but really nice and helpful to me. I think say what you will about HR, because they can be kind of but she's been nothing but helpful and nice and courteous. And I mean, I cut them some slack because, I mean, yes, the holidays just happened. I don't know what happened with the oh gosh, I'm tired, sorry. It's been a long day. I got up super early. I'm not used to getting up super early, but I had to get my my car serviced today, and oh boy, that was not cheap. Guess how much it was? Almost $1,100. Just put that on the credit card. Yeah, no, ridiculous. My car needed it though. It was at one of the it was at that point where, because like, if you ever own a car, it's like every few years, I'd say every like 5 years, there's a really big maintenance package that you need to get. And it's usually like, I mean, if you own, I guess, like, I don't know, maybe an older car, it wouldn't be so much, because usually at that point, it's like you're just basically doing whatever you can to just keep the thing running. But I have a little newer car, and I'm trying to like give it the best maintenance possible, just to like, because I'm probably going to run this thing into the ground, you know, like I'm just going to use it till the wheels fall off kind of deal. Because like I took out a loan to pay for it, and like I bought it outright, you know. I don't really believe in leases or renting. I just think that's throwing money down the drain, you know. Like if you can swing it, like try to swing ownership, because one scary trend I'm noticing in this country is we're losing the mindset that like the, you know, older generations had, where like ownership over things and property and whatever. Like, that is real wealth, right? But little by little, it seems that people are just becoming, well, I know what it is. It's the wealth inequality that's been growing steadily in this country for decades, and all over the world, really. Where wages have been stagnant and inflation has gone up through the roof. And so is the price of services and goods and everything else, right? But wages kind of stay the same. I could pull up a chart, honestly, and I mean, I'll try to remember to throw it up at this part in the video. But yeah, there's often I see this on my like For You page or on my feed or whatever. This chart comparing like what the boomers went through and like how far their wages went and how powerful the dollar was back then, and like their spending power, I guess is the proper term. We hardly have any spending power anymore. But yeah, now it's become like, I hate how it feels like we're becoming complacent. Like, I don't know if you've heard of like the renting economy, but they're trying to push that more and more, right? I've noticed more services and like more apps and stuff that are coming out. It's like pushing this ideology of like the renter economy or like the sharing economy. It's like, what is this, like pretty soon all the power is just gonna like be funneled up to the top, and then everyone else is just gonna be like this feeble little thing that's like, it's just we're not gonna have any power, right? Because like it or not, but money is power. But anyway, back to my story. Or first back to the car. Yeah, $1,100. It was yeah, so I have like a newer car. I'm trying to like take really good care of it now so that later down the road it's like not as brutal, or it doesn't like fall apart so fast and easily. So, I spend a little more. I take it to the dealership. I know you're not supposed to do that, but, or like if you want to leave with your wallet intact. But I kind of baby my car, so I take it to the dealership. And yeah, it's all labor. Like the parts, I think, with everything, because like I had to get my transmission fluid changed, and I think there was a recall that they had to do, like a part, but that's free because that's a recall. But I think they had to do the what was it? I think it was my brakes. And oil filter change, new coolant. What else? I think I needed a new AC filter. It was just like a bunch of stuff. And I needed it because, I'm at that point where, you need to get these things done. And if you just put it off, here's the thing. Like, I could put it off. I could just be like, well, just give me the oil change and I'll do the other stuff later. But my thing is, if I move, because I'm trying to move cross country, like I'm planning on moving pretty far, and I'm gonna drive, I'm gonna drive across country, and move to another city, and I want my car to be in like tip-top shape before that, so I'm like, I just gotta do it now. It would be nice to have this cash for my move, but I'll just do it now. And yeah, so I went ahead and did it. But it's hard, you know? It's like, damn, I don't have a job right now. It's hard to just be like, well, there goes $1,100. Like, yeah, it's definitely difficult to make that kind of decision when you don't know when your next check is going to come through. And then on top of that, you're dealing with these companies that are just playing such hardball because they know it's like hard on this end, so they're like taking advantage of it. And they were like, well, let's see if we can get him to come here, you know? That's what they're thinking. Oh, there's a kitty in the street. Oh no, kitty? Hope he's okay. Yeah, he's okay. It's a fluffy cat. So yeah, it's just like, really? You guys are really gonna throw this in my face and be like, yeah, psych, you remember that job posting you saw that said acclaimed fully remote? Yeah, that's not happening. You're gonna come here. It's like, wow, you really pulled a fast one on me. Way to go. It's like straight up lying, you know? It's such BS. I mean, really. But anyway, I was straight up with them. I was like, you know what? I was under the impression that this would be fully remote. I'm trying to move here in like a few months, and I'm really not considering that. Like, I played hardball right back at them because I don't want to stay here. You know, I've been telling myself I'm going to move to this new city, and I want to do it. Like, I'm tired of living where I'm living, and I just want to go. I want to get out of here. I need a new city. I need a change of pace. I need a new climate, a new environment. I just want like I want new scenery, you know? And they were like, oh, okay. Are you sure? You know, like trying to make it all dramatic. And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Unless you can give me some, like, if you can come back at me with basically an offer I can't refuse, then maybe. But really, I just don't want to do it. She's like, okay, I'll see what I can do. So, yeah, we'll see. If she comes back at me and she's like, well, we'll pay you $100,000 a year, well, then I guess I'll take it. But, again, I really don't want to stick around here. It's just, I don't know, it's just not the vibe anymore. I just want to move out west, you know? But anyway, so that's what's going on in my life. Sorry I didn't post yesterday. I was way too tired. I got up kind of early yesterday as well, and was working on some other things. And yeah, time just sort of like slipped away from me. By the time I was like alone and not being bothered, and just like, you know, when I can focus on making videos, because I can really only make videos when, like, at night, when it's just like quiet, people are asleep, and like I can just focus. It's weird. I have a hard time making these kinds of videos when I know like other people are in the house and who can like listen in, because then it feels like I'm not being 100% sincere. Like, one of the things I want to do for this channel is make it like an open diary where I can just talk to you guys freely, and mainly just like hear myself talk, practice speaking. Like, I think I mentioned this before. If you're new here, basically what I want to do with this channel is just that. Like it's like an open book, open diary. And I've always been a very nervous person, and I'm trying to work on that. I'm trying to work on my social skills. I don't have a lot of friends. Most of my friends are online. So I notice myself becoming more and more socially inept. And I'm well, I can't have that because I need to be social to function in society. And I also want genuine friendships. I hope I can build something, even if it's a small community. I hope I can build meaningful friendships with you guys. A lot of you have come out in the comments and said some really cool stuff and have been super supportive, so I really do appreciate that. It's super cool. But yeah, I've been meaning to build more of a social media presence for this channel. So hopefully I can make a I don't know if I should go to Blue Sky or go to Twitter or X, I guess now. I've been debating on if I should just pick one or do both. I don't know how much attention I can. I'm not a huge social media person. The only thing I really use nowadays is YouTube. And I've only recently started actually contributing, posting on YouTube. But yeah, I think it's important to have a wider range if you're trying to build a channel, because some people don't have the time to watch my long videos. I make super long videos. I think usually they end up being over 20 minutes. Someone posted in the comments that I should stick to 10-15 minutes, which I'm trying to do that, but sometimes I just I need to get stuff out, and again, this being almost like a journal for me personally. Ultimately I just gotta do what feels right for me. But yeah, so I guess going forward, oh right, so the job, she said she'd get back to me tomorrow, either tomorrow or Friday, and we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm well prepared that she's gonna be nope, sorry, we can't work with you, you blew it kind of thing. Which I'm just fine, whatever. I'm in this mood right now where it's take it or leave it, because I'm definitely at a crossroads in my life where one of my main focuses right now is, well, one, this channel. I'd really like for this to become ultimately another passion of mine. I already feel pretty passionate about it, but if I can build it to where it's I can grow a following and you guys find value in my stuff, that would be super rewarding, I think. But I have developed a set of skills that are pretty useful, in the tech industry. And until they can fully replace what I do with AI, I'd like to do it. I'd like to feel somewhat useful, in society. Because I don't think that this will ever become a super successful channel, but who knows? I mean, if I get to a point where I can start making a little bit of money, that'd be really cool. but I'm not betting my whole life on it, because like I'm a realist at the end of the day, so I just don't think that's realistic. Plus I'm not I don't know, I don't feel like I'm super like entertaining, but I wanna give like I'm not gonna be like that, ooh, wacky, like quirky YouTuber, you know, I'm super like blah blah blah, you know, like in your face and look at me kind of thing. That's not me. I would much rather be like realistic and real to you all, and like give you like life advice, or just be like kind of like a friend, you know, on the other side of the screen, because I'm already starting to feel like you guys are like somewhat of like a friend beyond the screen for me. Like I see you guys in the comments, and again, you've all been super supportive and cool, and even when like, you know, I'm like down and like depressing in the video, like you know, you're still like, I feel like you guys keep me kind of grounded, so that's cool. And I want to keep that, and like I want to like foster that that relationship. What else? Oh, I've been dabbling some more with like my VTuber model. I like the idea, like I've seen other VTubers who do this thing where they like make little costumes. They like make costumes for their models, and it's super cute, and like it goes like on theme with what they're like, what video game they're playing, or like what they're talking about or whatever. It's like, I love how it's like themed, you know. So for this video, as you can see, I'm playing Conker Live and Reloaded for the original Xbox. On the original Xbox, I brought my old Xbox out, you know, wiped off the dust, and got it working with that old capture card, like the same one I used for Silent Hill. But yeah, I tried to give my VTuber like a little helmet like Conker's, like in the World War II mission. He's got like the captain's helmet, like from Saving Private Ryan. So I try to give that to Lumi here. But yeah, I don't know if I did a good job or not. It looks kind of flat, but I tried to make it like 3D looking and like pop it out with some outlines, but I don't know, it's okay, it's passable. Doing some more research on like live 2D models, so I think maybe if I hit like 1,000 subscribers, you know, sooner or later, as like a gift to myself, and like, you know, to give back to the channel, I might try to purchase like a live 2D model, because some of those are just so dang good looking. Like, they look amazing, and I don't know, if I had that, I'd even consider streaming, because with that, it's just like, it's too good not to show to the world, you know? I just want to like share it with people. Yeah, it is a it is a very, I mean, besides the cars, it is a very still Wednesday night. It's very still, very quiet. It's very crisp. I think the air right now is like, it's super Well, it's like a little humid, but it's mostly dry. It's like it's like humid enough to feel like kind of chilly, because it's only like, what's the temperature? It's only like 63. I mean, I guess that's kind of cold. It's almost in the 50s, but if you're walking, it's not that bad. And there's like hardly any wind. It's really still. But yeah, I want to move where it's even colder. I love the cold, and I love being like cozy inside when it's cold out or even snowing. And I love walking around in the cold, like with a jacket on, and like I love being able to see my breath, and I love how the night sky looks when it's cold. I don't know, it's just like, I feel like I romanticize it a lot, but I've always really liked the cold weather. But yeah. So yeah, we'll see where the job goes. Again, I'm not really holding my breath. Gosh, even if they gave me like a crazy offer, I still want to be like, well, can I work full remote? I don't know. I just really don't want to. I don't want to. I just really don't want to keep living here. I feel like this is like the universe giving me a test, you know? Where it's like, well, let me dangle this in front of you and be like, ooh, you gotta live here for good money and for a good job. Will you take it? Ooh, you know? It definitely feels like a test. But it's like a test of what, you ask? Maybe like a test of being true to myself. Like honoring my own word. Like setting out to do something and then doing it, you know? But I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what I do, because I don't even know what I want to do. Like, when the chips are down, it's like, you know, you think you know yourself, but life's funny like that. Sometimes things work out differently. Yeah, I can't help but say or think that, like, I feel a little euphoric. Like when I saw that email earlier this week that HR wanted to have another chat, I was like, okay, I feel like I've done well enough to get some kind of offer, but they're not giving me a one. So there's some kind of catch. Like that was my first thought, because I don't know if you guys are familiar, but typically how it works is like when you get a job, usually it's you get a contract sent to you in email, and it's like your job offer, right? And what you can do is, like, you know, you can read it over, you can bring up anything before signing. Like if you aren't happy with the pay, you can discuss that there. It's like an opportunity to be like, okay, you know, once this is set in stone, it's kind of set for a little bit. It's a big decision. And remember, when you take employment, like it's not like you just gain, you lose your freedom, you know? And I have been enjoying the freedom that I've had for the past, few months now. I mean, it's been a bit much because I haven't been like super productive. Like I was trying to learn a new language, and I tried to stay like somewhat productive before I started this YouTube channel, but mainly as of late I've just been pouring most of my free time into this, so but yeah, we'll see what happens. And then I haven't heard anything from the other company, so I kind of want to wait because I don't want to seem desperate. Like, because this whole thing is like, it's mind games, you know? A lot of it's like, you gotta act kind of like busy. It's honestly, it's like dating in a way. You can't act too desperate because then they're gonna be like, ew, why does he have so much free time? Or like, why is he giving us so much attention? Why doesn't he have doesn't he have anything else going on? Like any other people interested in him? That's weird. You know, so you kind of have to like play the game. So that's why I haven't followed up with that other company because I've already done so freaking much for them that I feel like it's honestly disrespectful at this point. Like if they're not gonna reach out to me, like, and they want me to come to them, it's just like, really? But I mean, so be it. If this job doesn't work out, I might follow up and be like, hey, I'm still here. Like, it's been 3 weeks since I've last heard from you guys. What's going on? Like, are we still doing this or what? But I'll keep you all posted on that, you know. Trying to keep the vibes good, trying to keep my energy up. One last thing I wanted to add. For the current company I'm in talks with now, they did say that, I've mentioned this in a previous video, when I had that technical interview, I thought I did really bad. And I was honestly, that was like the last real interaction I had with them. So I was afraid that maybe I didn't do well enough. So I thought they were just kind of like ghosting me because I didn't knock it out of the park or whatever. But HR said that no, in fact he liked me. So I was like, okay, that's extremely validating. Like, I feel like I'm at a point in my life where I'm pretty knowledgeable about this stuff. Companies are taking me seriously, and professionals who work in this field take me seriously. And that's a pretty damn good accomplishment. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm super proud of myself for doing that and doing it well. So even if things don't work out because it's like, well, it's not exactly what I want, I'm still happy I've made it this far. So but anyway, this video is going to be extremely long. If you've made it this far, I congratulate you. I'm almost back to my house now, so I think I'll wrap it up here. Leave me a like if you like this video. Dislike it if you dislike it. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think, or if there's anything else you want me to cover next. Consider subscribing if you like this sort of thing. And I will see you all next time. Later.